And we are live at 5/7 Central from the Piranha Pond. I want to welcome everybody to the Piranha Pond StreamCast. I am your host, Kingfish Mac, joined by my brother from another mother, Mr. Frankly None Flyer. What's up with your baby boy?
What up, world? I hope you guys are having wonderful evenings. My tongue got at the end of that.
And shout out to our other two piranhas. Nick Nass is in transit, trying to get to the bag. And the mermaid, Miss Nick Moe, hopefully will be joining us real soon. I hope our wires didn't get crossed. But we're looking for her to join us presently. In the meantime, between time, got Mr. and Mr. up in this bad boy.
You know what I'm saying?
What's been going on with you, man?
Hey, man.
Same old shit, huh?
Same old shit, bro. Everyday shit for everyday folks. You know what I'm talking about?
For those of you who weren't aware, oh, look, pop in. Bloop.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Hey, and there is, see, the pond got brighter just that quick. Y'all know who brightens. Huh?
You didn't send it?
Yeah, I did.
Sent it.
It didn't go. That's right. I forwarded from my phone to my email, but it took me a little minute.
It didn't go through?
It didn't, not the one to my email, but I got the link to the phone. I just forwarded it over to my email. Because I pulled it up, I do it to my computer.
Yeah, that's
you don't have Messenger on your computer?
I'm here. But you normally you send that link to my computer.
Yeah, I sent it. It's right here. It got sent. I don't know why it didn't get to you.
Okay.
And you should put Messenger on your computer.
I know. Don't worry about it. We've been storming all week. We got bad weather out here, and it's probably getting ready to rain again. So it's just.
I can see your sky through your mirror. That is gray as shit.
Yeah.
I mean through your rear view. Through your sliding glass door.
We've been raining since Monday, and it's supposed to rain all weekend.
Man, wow. Unfortunately.
Been flooding.
It never rains in Southern California. And they tell me.
Somebody said that's why it rain every damn day.
Yeah, it do be raining sometimes, though.
So, what was I saying? Oh, I was wanting to give. Oh, put my little music up there. Hey. Yeah, I was wanting to give Mr. Franklin Flyer great big shout out. Him and his daughter, Told you, it's Tootie. Guys had a pretty decent episode last night, apparently. Guys need to join in on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific, which makes that 11 Eastern, 10 Central. And check out the More to Discuss podcast. Also, you can catch the replays on our channel here on YouTube, on the Piranha Pond StreamCast channel on YouTube. This is getting at me. In any event, oh, I know what it was. So we had a suggestion in the meeting this morning, in the production meeting, about the topic, and someone suggests that we tackle the subject of platonic friendships. And when I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, how will we look at that? Like, what is that? And I guess the first thing that we have to do is acknowledge or just discuss whether or not we believe there's such a thing. Here, let me do this right quick. Give you guys a bar of my boy, Mr. Chris Rock. Here's Chris Rock's take on platonic friendships.
You know one cool thing about women? Women get to have platonic friends. He's my pal. He's my bud. He's my platonic friend. I love him like a brother. He's my bud, my platonic friend. Men don't have platonic friends, okay? We just have women we haven't fucked yet. As soon as I figure this out, I'm in there.
Even though that's a real funny take on it, and that we would, in a politically correct fucking era of today, we would have to say that, oh, that's just a joke and it's antiquated, and men are not as backwards in their thinking as that. But I would have to say that he's pretty much right.
Right. I'm about to say, man, don't even do that shit. Don't even do that shit. Don't do that shit.
I'm saying, man, niggas will talk that shit if they want to because it's fashionable to be sensitive and forward thinking and all that. But the bottom line is, actually, I cut it off early. Here, let me show you what he says after. This is really true.
We got some platonic friends, but I got some, but they all by accident.
There it is.
Every platonic friend I got is some woman I was trying to fuck. I made a wrong turn somewhere and ended up in the friend zone. Oh no, I'm in the friend zone. Oh.
So that is generally what ends up happening. And I know the experience is a lot different from the woman's perspective. Because you guys,
y'all
you ain't trying to hit, period. Right? Ain't no right. Friends is just friends. And because I think that the decisions generally are left up to the woman, as to where a particular type of relationship is going to go, cats kind of just accept being in that friend zone, being in that platonic place. What I will say, I'll come back later on and tell you that I do have an exception or a different way to play it. But what you got to say, Frank?
Well, I am of the mind that this the same way Chris Rock say, man, especially when it comes to men. Like, we can play the game how you want to play it. But as soon as I get that, I find that draw four or joker or any of that, we playing that bitch. We gonna play that bitch just to see what happens. We gonna play it though. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I find that card, soon as all the obstacles are out the way and inhibitions are gone and it's on and popping. Yeah, boy. Nah, but for real though, I mean that was real, but like the only female friends that I have are because they wanted to remain female friends in that fashion, right? So it was never me. Like, I've been stopped in mid heavy petting, nigga. If that's what that is. And it was like, no, I can't do this because I end up killing you. What do you mean? Shout out to the whole girl Babs, man. Yeah, she saved our whole friendship because she knew me oh so well. So I ended up killing you. I can't do this. And she was ROTC and she was handy with a weapon. Nigga, she wasn't fucking around. Yeah, she wasn't fucking around. I had to respect that, nigga, because I ain't trying to be killed.
She hit you with that AR.
Yeah, right quick. Yeah, and they be holding stuff. Yeah, we ain't fucking around. But shout out to the wrong girls, Babs, though. She but that's that's just, I believe, personally me. I'm fluid, man. You know what I'm saying? I can play however you want to play it. And but I'm always looking for an angle, like Kurt around this bitch.
I situations where we just was that, that's just kind of what it was. I don't know if they were trying to holler and hollering went wrong somewhere, and in my mind I didn't feel like that was that. But I also have like I have like I got like normally because I really don't go back, that I have a lot of exes that are just in the friend zone. And it's funny because every once in a while I could feel like they could be trying to holler again, but I just take it right back to the friend zone because I just don't do that. So I try not to do that usually because keep we cancers, we love hard. So normally if I kind of like put it out there and I'm like, you know I'm with you, then I'm usually I put like 100%, 150% into what I'm trying to do. And if it ain't we ain't work like that, like if we've like gone and too much time has passed, then yeah, you're a friend. But I've had some guys that try to holler at me in the club, and I knew I wasn't feeling it, and so I tried to I threw it back that way and stuff like that. I kind of felt the slight, like the side, but I mean, what you gonna do? The fuck? I'm just saying because it is an awkward situation to be in when somebody trying to holler at you when you not normally. Now, I I'll say, I like lately, I'll say I'm not really looking to be in anything right now and stuff like that. I try to kind of make that known up front a little bit, and but it does happen. I don't know what else to say. It does happen, you know, and I've had some people say well, kind of wanted us to be more than that, and I'd be like, you know, I try to be honest. I'll be like, I'm just not, I'm not really looking for nothing like that just yet, or something like that. Maybe in another year, if you want to circle back, I might be. But normally, if I'm saying no right now, I'm really not interested. So that's my way of trying to be diplomatic and still be ladylike and cute with it and stuff like that.
So have you ever had a male friend that wasn't trying to hit, that just was just your friend, like
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
your road dog?
yeah. I've had some that have, you know, yeah, but yeah, no.
Because you always know that if given the opportunity, they catch your ass on one of them drunk nights or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
will not say no, girl, you too drunk.
Inhibitions off.
Now,
You know what I'm
now,
saying?
yeah, yeah. One or two people it happens to more often than not. But and let me tell you what I did too. This is really wasn't cool. But I went as so far as leave with none of my homegirls was in the club that night, and I went so far as to leave with somebody that another guy I made it seem like I had to take him home, or drop him off or something like that just to leave because because unfortunately I have some people I know some guys that I love to death, but I'm just not trying to be caught alone with like that, and that's sad to say because it's some it's a couple of people that are very very close to my heart, near and dear. I do anything for them, and so when it but I do know that I mean I don't when I don't get drunk in the matter to as in I could drink, and if anything I'm just a little bit more cool. I'm just a little bit more nicer. I got the slanted eyes. I'm working the bedroom eyes. I'm smiling all fucking like that. I'm chocolate. So it's everything is working and stuff like that, and that easily gets fucking construed. My smile get me in a lot of fucking trouble. So
Yeah, that kind of goes to what me and Frank are kind of saying, that
yeah,
for the most part, if you're an attractive chick, a nigga who is not gay is gonna find you attractive when he first meets you. right? I mean that attractiveness doesn't never go away. What happens with me and what has happened with me in a gang of situations, right, is I'll meet a chick under some other kind of circumstances, and I'm me, so I'm immediately assessing the whole everything, right? The boom, bam, and the wow, right? I see all that, but then I catch the vibe, and if the vibe is you don't feel me like I feel you, then I'm immediately just not attracted to you no more, right? But you can still be a cool chick, right?
Right.
And in those kind of scenarios, what ends up happening is that my brother's situation, right? But with me, that that's my brother is really like that. Like
Right.
it's really like that. Like not my play
Right.
brother who I fuck every now and then when the times is hard. Nigga loan me some meat type of shit. No, it ain't that, right? It's really you get family zone is what I call it, right?
Right.
So I start to regard you as someone who I could develop, a love for, right? But I'm not thinking of you sexually at all, right? And here I just give it up. Fuck it. This the piranha pond will be transparent. The way that I trick myself is I'll find something about the chick that is so unappealing that I would have to think about it if I ever thought about trying to take her down, right? Like, oh yeah, I seen her piss and not wipe her fucking self, not wash her hands, or some bullshit like that, right? Or
Right.
this motherfucker lets me know she only shave her coochie when she got a man around. What the fuck are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Like you get that kind of information
That's how
being the
your mind.
brother and shit, right?
Yeah, that's how your
But
mind is.
but it'll get me
Right.
there, right? So one of them drunk late nights and me and you in this motherfucker and you walking around this motherfucker with boy shorts on,
Right.
all I'm be thinking about is, that booty stink. Little stinky booty little girl.
Oh, stinky booty little girl.
That's so fucked up.
Funky tail heifer.
Yeah, we ain't gonna never get to the I
Right.
wonder.
Let me think
I've
about
been
it.
in that situation that
Right.
got me in trouble and shit, right? Now I'm like never again, fuck off a good friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Relationships don't really go nowhere. All that shit. Let me tell you something else too, right? This is what I believe. People who say I fell in love with my best friend, they didn't fall in love with their friend. They found their friend in the nigga they was falling in love with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because all that we've been friends for 10, 15 years, all of a sudden we a fucking couple. That shit just don't play right. Right?
Saying that shit.
Because to me, what it plays to me, how it plays to me is hella desperation. Like, nigga, you waited all that time.
Hey, you was playing the game the long way. You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, I'm even
That nigga
Nigga.
let her go through all the shit, nigga.
Right.
not to even engage. Be like, wait a minute. Well, all these fucking years you've been running it like I'm just your girl, but you really want to holler the whole time, and no, because I mean the answer's gonna be no. Like no, the answer's gonna and you sneeze. God bless you. That's confirmation. The answer's about to be fucking no, no.
You usually when you watch movies and shit,
You got
right?
a small window
I
of
got a
time
whole
to
bunch of
fucking meet me to try to holler.
But what if he following your
Yeah,
steps though?
but if we finna be like friends, like 5 years, then don't try to holler at me after that.
What if it's like a matter of timing? If you ain't on, he ain't on, or you on, and then you off and he on, and yada
Well,
yada yada, and so on and so forth. And even if it don't take 10 years, maybe it takes 7 or whatever the hell.
now
But I
I'm not
mean,
gonna
what
lie.
if it's just a matter of timing?
I know people have said that like, hey, we've always kind of liked each other, but either I had somebody at the time and he had somebody at the time, and that's bullshit. If you're really trying to be with me and I like you like that, then it's time for me to start having a fucking conversation and be like, look, dude, I like you, but it ain't, because I don't because again, you got a small window of time to fucking capitalize out there with me. If you like me like that, now
But
I'm a person that I always make the comments to people that to guys like, like, well, they'll be like, well, why are you single or something like that, or why not? I'd be like, 'cause, you know, I don't, I don't like, I don't like everybody that like me. That makes sense to y'all, right?
Right.
Okay. And usually, most of my relationships have been that dudes that I like in some type of way, and they did holler or something like that, or I made it known in some type of way, like I was extra flirty, extra smiling, and and hey, we was at one spot, and it was like we was having such a good time that they said it was going on to the next stop, and I went too. I just kept the party fucking going, or something like that. I just yell out because I've had that happen too. Like I rolled to like daybreak the next day, you know, because I didn't want to leave. I was kind of feeling them and stuff like that. I've had that happen a couple of times. Usually, yeah, ended up, something ended up kind of, at least we exchanged numbers. At least we started to talk or something like that. I'm telling you, like, no, if I like you, I'll make it known in some small gesture of a type of way. I'm not really a person that's just out there like that, but I will. You could get an indication that I might like you. Hell, I might go for to talk to your boy and be like, tell your boy to holler or something like that. Just kind of something kind of small or a tweak or something like that. But normally, I don't like everybody that like me. Most
Here,
dudes
let,
that like me, I really don't fall. I don't really fall with the bait with it.
here, let me ask. Let me ask a different question. Is it okay for your significant other to have a platonic relationship with somebody of the other sex?
Depends. For
I'm
me, if they've had sex with them before, then ain't no such thing as platonic because you've been there before. Fucking familiarity is a motherfucker, and it only take a time.
And let's
So
be real with that. That's a real statement that Frank is making. If you platonic now after you already done been in something or you already done been together, didn't know that I consider that
What if
fake.
they hadn't? What if they hadn't?
then shit,
Yeah.
and
Friend
then
from the office.
especially it's like if it's some new shit, then I mean, yeah, at that point you just gotta wait it out. You can't tell a motherfucker not to have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of shit is that? But if you've been fucking the dude before, have fucked it before,
Well,
then nah,
okay. I'm
nigga,
gonna say
the
this.
fuck.
I'm gonna say this in terms of I don't I wouldn't necessarily say I don't mind it, especially if I came into something and this was your friend. But now that I'm in your life, I kind of wouldn't expect them to have as much access to you that I'm supposed to have, if that makes sense. I don't
It
mind it,
does.
but
It does.
I kind of feel like, well, no, bitch, you ain't finna FaceTime him every fucking day and he answers the fucking phone every day for the FaceTime. No.
So
What
watch
you
this.
not gonna do is you're not gonna get off the fucking couch with me and go talk on the phone in the back. We ain't doing that shit. And I'm
So
not gonna
watch
do it
this.
to you.
So watch this. Shout out to the real.
You ladies, you all take it. You have men. What would you do if your husband, significant other, fiance suddenly had a female friend and did
A
not
new
want
one?
to get rid of her?
Not a new.
Tamar was
Or
not pregnant.
Oh,
new
not
one?
want to get one?
Either way, we're just gonna
Okay.
hypothetically.
Okay.
Start over there, because mine gonna be
Okay.
eating.
I would say if he had a friend, then she needs to also be my friend.
Okay.
And I don't see
I would have to be aware.
why that has to be an isolated friendship. That if I am your significant other and you guys are going to dinner, there's no reason why I can't come along.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. This is really weird because when I was gonna go off saying I have a lot of male friends, but then now that you switched it, it kind of it tickled a little bit. in
Yeah, it's
here.
hurting on you, ain't
Not Miss Secure over there.
I am really secure about, but I am emotionally. Don't cheat on me emotionally. Physically, or that's one of me and Freddie's hardcore rule. We're bound for life, but if we cheat, we know it's a done deal. But if he had a female friend, I would need to have every conversation about me with me in the room. I want to be there. I want if he says, you know what, Jeannie's being unfair. Jeannie, she was really unright. I want to be like speakerphone and let me have my piece.
So
All right. So basically, they saying the same thing that you saying, Shell. That shit. It ain't no fucking. Once I'm in the life, what the fuck? Basically, do you need a female friend, a female confidant, a platonic friend? What the fuck do you need her for? What are you going to be talking to her about, right? Now, obviously,
hit
this
it
is
on
my
the nail
friend.
when you said that confidant, because that takes it to a whole nother level.
Well, I know, and the reason why I use that word is because I was going to switch it around and make it about, fucking me and my homeboy. Do you need to be in the room when me and my homeboy is talking about what's going on with my relationship and what I'm feeling insecure and fucking confused about, emotionally fucking vulnerable? First of all, you probably not gonna get that conversation from me, right? It's ammunition. But you don't. It kind of negates the idea of me having independent friendships. If my friendships is going to be fucking regulated, what I can and can't talk to my friend about, right? And to make it even fairer, right? For me to say that my woman can't have a homegirl that she talks shit to about my ass,
Right.
when you know what I'm saying, she needs to leave the house when I'm just on her last motherfucking nerve, right? For me to say, look, the only way you're gonna have these conversations is for me to be in the room, right? If you're gonna talk to your homegirl about me, I need to be right there. That's some outlandish ass fucking shit. But it seems as though the fucking dynamic changes when the the I don't even know what the fuck are we genders? What are we? Are we sexes? Are we genders? What are we nowadays?
I'm a gender, nigga, and a sex. I'm all that.
I
I'm
guess
like,
you could say that.
nigga,
But I
I'm a
want to
male,
So
however that
yeah,
come.
when it's a person of the opposite sex, then the conversation becomes, yeah, it's out of pocket for you to have that kind of friend. I mean, if we operating on the constructs that we all equal, and we're operating on the constructs that we all grown, and as um, me me not being or me being faithful is a choice, right? It's a voluntary choice that I make when I decide to be with you, right? So you can't enforce a choice, right? Like
Right.
you can't stand over me and make fucking sure that you know what I'm
Right.
saying. I'm not
And
fucking cheating on you, right?
and
But
that's not what I
so
want to
you
do.
wouldn't
It's
think what
smaller
I'm
things.
saying is that
I think all that. Yeah.
you wouldn't think that I'm having no intimacy problems or connection or none of that shit if I talk to Frank, right? But if I talk to Marlene, who's been knowing me twice as long as Frank, fucking in the sandbox with me and fucking beat up girls for me, and I beat niggas up for her and all that kind of shit. So my dog, my motherfucking home girl, like forever and ever, amen.
Right.
I can't talk to her about my woman. That's crazy to me.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not here to police any relationships that you have like that. All I'm saying is that can you treat it how you would want me to treat the relationship? I don't mind you having a female friend. Like I said, all I ask that you just respect me, respect the fact that of the role I'm supposed to be playing in your life. I'm not trying to be in the same room with you on the phone, and I don't need you to be putting that shit on speakerphone and stuff like that. All I'm saying is that trust does go both ways. All I'm saying is that you know the I want to feel like I like to feel like you respecting the relationship. Now let me get wind of that ain't what's going on. Then you ain't got to worry about that. I'm a bounce. I'm a bounce and let y'all be. But if I feel like that's where it's going, but no, I don't mind. I I don't mind. Most of my years, I don't date a lot, and when I do, I do, and when I'm not, I'm not. You know, yes, I do have guy friends that I meet up with. We'll smoke a cigar. We have drinks and stuff like that. Usually it's a crowd of us, but I do have homeboys that I've done that with. And if I happen to be in a relationship in the time, that's not something that I would hide. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce you. You're my friend. I want him to know you. I want him to feel like if Nick said she got off from work and she went to the Lion Hole and such and such was there and they was gonna smoke one, have a drink. I want you to feel secure that that's what I'm doing. You know, if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. The thing about it is that it's a woman's perspective, right? And what it doesn't take into consideration is that men don't think like a woman would think, right? So the thing that would be satisfactory to you, right? The same thing that the women on The View said, right, was the same thing that you said, in other words, before I played the clip, right? Which was basically, if your dude is gonna have a chick friend, you fucking want to be involved in that friendship, right? Like, why we all can't be friends and shit? Why does it have to be an exclusive friendship, right?
Right.
And I'm saying, okay, in order for a motherfucker, now what you're saying is in order for a motherfucker to have a friend, right, that it still has to be on your terms, right? Like the terms are still yours, all of us being friends, so that there is, you right on deck to make sure that there's no impropriety, right? So again, you regulating the friendship. You feel what? Do that kind of make sense?
It does kind of make sense, but realize this.
So what I was saying, this is what I was saying about what's different between.
I want to at least meet them before.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Them like that. Okay, I was gonna say
I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah. What I'm saying to you is that, in answer to my question, you were saying that in your situation, you got a dude and a dude friend. You would want your dude to be in the same situation that you would want to be in if the situation was reversed, meaning that you want all of y'all to get along and everything be out and open, because from your perspective, you attacking it from shit, I ain't doing nothing anyway. Why can't we all be friends? It's all cool. Niggas is not gonna think like that. Like, your friends is your fucking friends. Right. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And so if there's an issue, right, about some nigga that's your friend, right, me and you have a difference of opinion on what this motherfucker is about up in your life, right? Then me being there to chaperone is not no manly shit that a nigga's gonna want to do, right? Because it makes you look like a weak motherfucker. I gotta be there to make sure this nigga don't fuck my chick. Get the fuck out of here.
But I'm not saying that.
Well, you are. You just don't know that that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that I'm going to introduce y'all.
Exactly. And what I'm saying,
I'm going to make you know.
What I'm saying is, I'm your dude. I'm your dude, right?
Well, I'm not trying. Like I said, I don't have to go. I ain't gotta go on dates with y'all. I ain't gotta meet y'all at the bar. I have that much trust, and I'm gonna start out trusting. If the situation seems like it's reading a little differently, then yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about it. Like I said, I think it's trust is earned and trust is earned.
So what I'm saying is that in a man's situation, right? Because again, you was trying to give me the solution to what happens if the situation is reversed. You got the man and the friend now, not your man got you and the friend, right?
Right.
And your solution is still the same. All of us need to just hook up to make sure that we all cool, right? What I'm saying to you is that's a woman's solution. A man is never going to choose that solution, because if there's an issue, right? First of all, you got friends. I don't give a fuck if they male or female. Them is your friends. Be your friends, right? Like, hey, how you doing? You come in, you pick her up, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman, right? But if there's something about some vibe I get, something, anything, right, that causes me and you to have a conversation, right, about your friend, the last thing that I'm gonna want to do is to go out on a fucking date with you two motherfuckers. This shit is fucking, it cuts a nigga's nuts off. Women are never gonna understand that, right?
I would say
Because
this.
a woman's solution
I
is, fuck
you-
that, if you don't got nothing to hide, we could all be friends. But men work from territory and pride, right? So,
Okay.
for lack of a better way to put it, you are the territory, for lack of a better way to put it, right? Now, from your perspective, you're the land, and you're like, okay, well, the lions is on the lands, but the fucking butterflies is on the land too. It's all the fucking same shit. The lion is saying, fuck that. The butterflies got to go. The butterflies is meat-eating butterflies, and these motherfuckers is over here trying to fucking take the shit that I gotta eat. That's just how we think. It don't matter if it's true or not. If there's an issue that has to be addressed between me and my woman about her male friend, the last thing that me as the man wants to be doing is going somewhere with them too. Because what it signals to the other nigga is my insecurity. And whatever my insecurity should have been left in the bedroom between me and my woman.
See,
whole different solution. Feel me?
I feel like if okay, because I feel like we supposed to be able to talk about things. If you give me the indication that you feel differently, then that's okay. Then I'm having a conversation with my friends because you're supposed to come first in my life, and I'm having a conversation like, look, we can't be we can't be that type of friendship.
That don't even have to be the solution. I'm just saying that whatever the solution is, it should come between me and my woman. The solution is not interject this other nigga who is the problem into the fucking situation.
I'm confused. Are we talking about like we already a struggling couple? We already got problems already, and I got a friend. I'm kind of confused.
No. Here, let me give you the best case scenario. You got a friend, right?
Okay.
Dude, friend, nigga seems above board, this, that, and the third, right? Cool nigga, never got at you, no funny shit, nothing, right? But in my life outside of you, right? I fuck around in the club scene or whatever and shit, right? And I seen this nigga in the strip club, fucking disrespecting the stripper bitch, fucking snorting cocaine on the fucking stage, and drunk as a motherfucker, and didn't give a fuck about nothing. And what his big statement was on the way out the club when they drug his ass out of there is, the world is mine. I could fuck any bitch in my circumference.
Okay.
I just know this.
You know this.
I know this to be true. It does not fit with your interpretation or your experience with this dude, right?
Right.
For me, it's a problem for you going out with this nigga. Now, I'm going to fucking address that to you as my woman, right? Now, of course, your position is going to be, this nigga ain't never got to be like that. He's a perfect gentleman, blah, blah, blah. Basically, my woman is going to do everything because this is her friend. She's going to do everything to invalidate whatever concerns I have. Like, nigga, you tripping. Don't fucking trip. He ain't like that. And if you don't believe it, here, let's all go out.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's not the solution for me.
It's not the solution for me either. The solution is that you came to me and you told me that, and this is about to be my reaction. I never known him to get out the way with me, but if you say that's how he was acting, then I feel that. And now I can see why you would feel a certain kind of way if I am, and now that's got to go. I'm good with that.
That's how. Okay, see, that's all I was saying. That
I
would be.
feel like we was going different ways. That's why I was like, no, I'm good with what you're saying because I feel that way too. I would, and stuff like that. Cause especially if you point out things to me that have never happened. In my, like I said, all I could say was, look, that has never been my experience with him, and he's never got out the way with me. But you saw that, and I feel that. Because why would I even, I'm just saying I'm with you on that. Yeah.
All that shit sound cool until she sneaking behind nigga back to still talk to the nigga and shit. Then it's a different situation. I don't even talk to the nigga no more. What are you talking about?
because that's
and then the
that's a
nigga
real
call all in
scenario.
the car and shit.
That's a real scenario that definitely well could happen too.
Oh no, it does.
Right.
It
That
definitely
happened,
does.
You
I
know?
know from experience it
But
does.
usually if
Definitely
I'm
had
about to
happened
tell
to
you
me.
that if I'm not
Yeah,
hanging
true.
with him no more, then I'm not hanging with him no more. So yeah.
But that's just it. I'm not a director of traffic either. You hang with who the hell you want to hang with. But I want that same man goose gander nigga because I'm gonna go hang too. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna do none of that shit.
Doing to me and doing to me as you would want me to do it to you. That's why I said
Man,
I feel like, hey, I got to be able to trust that you out here doing the right thing. And again, like he said, if I caught a vibe, then I'm gonna bring it to you first. I'm gonna be like, look, I know that's your girl, but I felt like every time you talking to her, then she like this. She like fucking bedroom eyes, all in your eyes. She all captivated. The bitch don't even fucking blink one time when you talking to her.
because I'm captivating. That's
I'm
why.
going to tell you everything
Right.
I
Man,
feel.
Because I've been
what you
saying,
mean?
yeah,
She
well,
real
that
interested in what I got to say.
When you got up and you went to the restroom and we was kind of having a blank conversation, you'd be like, oh girl, girl, yeah, I know him for years, and we always gonna be in each other's life. Well, to me, you throwing your fucking weight. Now, bitch, I got a problem with that. Cause I felt like you indirectly told me that, bitch, I'm not gonna go nowhere. So, bitch, let me tell you how to put your phone down.
See, that's where I become. That's why that wouldn't work with me because I'm real
It probably
territorial
wouldn't
about
work.
my
It
relationships,
probably
right?
wouldn't work.
And
It wouldn't work with you because if you had a
my
problem
friends
with
are my
our
friends, man,
dealing with
and
that, then me and you got a fucking problem. Because I'm telling you, the bitch
especially,
got every. Let me tell you one thing. Most women know when another woman wants a man more quickly than a fucking man does.
and that's
I've,
dope.
I've, I've had experience with that too. This same scenario. I was into a situation. Like I said, I'ma always give you the benefit of the doubt, especially on meeting a dude or something like that and coming into a new situation. But I've been in
But
a situation where somebody ran into me that they was a fucking homegirl, and not only did I catch that vibe, but I heard through the fucking grapevine that she did want him. I'm telling you, he told me
she,
I was out of pocket, and I said, okay, I can show you what out of pocket mean, and I was out of pocket. I was fucking
so
go.
so what if she's always wanted me, and I've always gave her the Heisman because I never wanted her. That was how our relationship was. Like she's wanted me ever since we was 7.
The difference was
But she like a little sister to me because
she
I'm
threw her
9 and I
when
never
she
really fucked with her like that.
you know what? Because she didn't say it when you was at the table. She waited till you left to go to the restroom to throw her weight around and to indirectly let me know that bitch, I'm always gonna be here. And I'm like, okay, bitch,
She
I'm
probably
here
didn't have
now.
to tell
Get your
me
fucking
because I
ass
already
down.
know. She probably didn't have to tell me because I already know. She probably wanted you to know though.
Well, now I'm telling you.
And I'd be
What
like,
I
that's
feel
fine
like
because
I now
he's
no,
not.
this is no, you
Because
real.
this
This
where
is a
she
real
at.
situation now. Now I'm telling you
Like,
that I got a problem with her because I feel like she disrespected
she like
me.
a sister
Now
to
what?
me. And she
Now
didn't
what?
want you to get nothing twisted in those terms. Like, don't think you finna just
That's
push me
why
out and
I
shit
would be
like that.
walking away from the relationship
Yeah.
because you're not even trying to hear me saying what I feel.
I feel you and I understand the way you feel, but that wouldn't change the fact that she ain't going nowhere though. So I mean,
Okay, well then
what
I
would be the
would.
point?
I'm not trying to make you choose. I gladly, I would, well, how I said, I like to put, I would gracefully bow out the situation. I'm gonna leave you with your friend.
Hey,
I'm
that
good
would be
with that.
dope.
I'm totally good with that.
Well, I will say this. I got
If I wanna,
homegirls, right? Like fuck homegirls. I got sisters, right? That ain't my sisters. That's my sisters that will beat a bitch up on first fucking greet
Yeah.
for saying some slick shit. This nigga's sister, TC, rest in peace, could no chick in the ghetto say nothing out of pocket. I don't give a fuck if this was some chick that I was fawning over. If she had the wrong attitude, TC was in her motherfucking mug and wishing that she would say some slick shit. And I couldn't control her, no shit like that. All I could do is try to look at what the fuck she was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because she always gonna be looking out for my best. I'm the big brother.
I'm mad at that.
Fucking 20 years older than your ass. And you looking out for me about these young scallywags up around my motherfucking spot because I'm the man around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So all these young fucking floozies and shit is flocking around the spot trying to get wifed up or some bullshit like that. And she had her shoe fly on. And for the one chick that I kind of dug at the time, right? Shout out to China because I did kind of dig her. uh, China wasn't she. China was more like I understand. She wasn't on no here. Let me go heads up with your sister and let her know that I'm here and she ain't got to worry about me because that shit would have turned out disastrous. They was both gangsters, right? That shit would have just been foul. So what China was on some look. I know you got this nigga's back. I know the kind of nigga he is. Shit, I'm just trying to be here.
Right. But I
and trying to work with that, and they ended up being hella cool.
But guess what?
But starting off, not so much.
But I was getting ready to
so
say,
fucking much.
now I can respect two women coming to a medium because, like you said, at that point, you kind of had to let them get their groove. You know, either they was going to eventually be okay or they wouldn't. You know, but yeah, but that's not what the scenario that I presented to this nigga that told me fuck me. No.
But that my point would be with that same veracity in terms of protecting the relationships. I got it just in a typically subtle way. You know what I'm saying? Like
nah, nigga,
if you family, you family, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? No, I know she wasn't.
Look, nigga, I'm lucky to have Kimari. How about that? Because the very first day that I met my baby mama Brittany, I was just saying, "What's up?" Trying to say some slick shit. She said some slick shit back. TC came. I don't even know where the fuck she was at. What should this bitch say, bro? Because I'll beat this bitch up. What? And she was like, "Hold on, well, calm down." I was, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, we got facts over here. We got dogs over here. But yeah, that same veracity though. I just don't. I'm not a. You know what I'm saying? I'm a side with the fam, man. Like if y'all can't come to a medium, then goddamn it, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'll go with what I've been knowing. You know what I mean?
I'm a gracefully take that answer and roll. I'm all right with that.
I mean, you can always just join the family. That's cool too.
Nah, I'm not gonna sit around and let you tell you that
what I all get cool and then everything be cool.
Get over it. No, you get over it. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
I'm already over it though. Like.
So that's what I'm gonna say.
It wouldn't be that type of scenario
so I'm walking away, so it won't be worse later in life.
So let me ask you, Shell, what does a guy do in a scenario where, you know, you got a long-term friend, your homegirl, and she been looking out for your ass since forever, you know, listening to your ass cry about chicks after you got your heart broke and all that shit, right? It ain't never been no nothing like that, right? No sexual shit like this, just your dog,
right? And
now you got a woman who you really kind of feeling and trying to build with, and as you say, I'm gonna just paint it all the way hypothetically, but as you say, women know women and shit, right? So say this chick who is the homegirl isn't interested in a sexual relationship with me, but what she has is that platonic love, like that Tupac and fucking Jada shit, right? And now you show up, and I sincerely fucking trying to build with you, but at the same time, what she views you as a threat for my attention or whatever, my affection, not my love. I mean, not my physical, but my heartfelt. So what does the guy do in that scenario? Brand new chick, been around 4, 5, 6 months, really digging her, kind of see a future, you know, ain't had no real bumps in the road or nothing. Everything kind of getting along. Chick been around 30 years. Loyal as a motherfucker, never crossed no lines, always had a nigga's back. And what she's saying is, nigga, are you serious? Like we seen that shit on one of these shows that come on where the homegirl is like, so, nigga, what are you in love or something? Nigga, what is that? That kind of fucking shit.
Yeah. Well, of course, and I'll just bump into the Frankies on this podcast too, and let's just say it was him. Then I'm like, you know, because why, you know, in a world now of red flags, you have to realize that you have to be able to see. Okay, you have to be able to see And you're gonna have to be able to accept the fact that your friend trying to ruin your relationship, especially if we doing good and ain't nothing going wrong, and she consistently just kind of coming at you like that. Then you gotta make up your mind to be like, is that really your friend? Yeah, you got love for it. Yeah, y'all got all those years invested in friendship, but is that really your friend? If she trying to mess up something that, like you said, is going good, we vibe on every level of things going good. That's my question. You gonna let your friend fuck up your relationship? And if the answer is yes, then I'm glad I know that now. I'm gonna move around, cause ain't no real woman got time for that. Nigga, I'm trying to grow with you. I'm trying to build with you, and yeah, I get that. I get it, but like that's my question to you. So you gonna let her run this relationship? And if you gotta think about it, then let me get my shit and push out. So that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. Because I'm not trying to get. Because guess what? I'm not here to ask you to leave your friendship for 30 fucking years. But if you want to be with me, then I need you to. I need you to have a talk with your friend and be like, look, I like her. Things going good. Don't be trying to fuck this up for me because you just on some, brother and sister shit. I get that. I love you. You my girl. You ain't fucking going nowhere. And she know that. And in a respectable situation, I'm good with that. But if every time she in your ear about some dumb shit about, I can't believe you really fucking like her, but you really fucking like me. Like I said, that's my question: is you gonna let your friend ruin your relationship? Because at some
so
point you're gonna have a talk with your friend and be like, I love you, but I really need you to back down right now.
what if the what if the energy is the same way going back and forth between both of the women, the friend and your woman?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with it. I feel like, 'cause again, I'm not here to check your friend. You need to be doing that. And if I find that that's not happening enough, and every time we get together chilling, and I feel like I'm the odd man out, then I'm a read that, because I'm gonna read the room. I'm gonna read that, and I'm gonna be like, look, I like you, but this this relationship is just not me. You, it's me, you, and her.
Well, that's
And I
that's
can't roll like
that's that's why I said, what if the energy was the same going both ways? Because I don't want to just assume. Well, let me say it different. Let me just say it raw.
oh, so you trying to say if
The
I didn't like her just as much as she didn't like me?
yeah, the
That's
energy is the
happening.
same. Yeah, the energy is the same. I was going to give you a whole scenario, but what I was going to say first is that, um, your position, I understand exactly where you're coming from, but it presupposes that you in the right, and this bitch is just being petty for the sake of being petty because I'm in a new relationship. But here, let me give you a different scenario. It's my homegirl. She comes around, this motherfucker, got a key to the fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Fucking comes in, plops her fucking ass on the fucking couch, takes showers, whatever the fuck. I've been a bachelor forever, right? And this is my fucking dog, right? Call my mama, right? And boom, now I'm in a relationship with you. We kick back on the couch, Netflixing and chilling or whatever. Boom, she come busting in this motherfucker. About the fourth time, you got this fucking stink attitude, because the first time you're like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, that's the homegirl. Second time is like, damn, she got a key to your house? Yeah, she's been having a key to my house since she signed the fucking lease. She co-signed this motherfucker for my ass. What you mean? Yeah, she got a key. What? And now the third time is because she ain't know the shit. She just doing what she been doing. Hey,
Mhm.
Shell, what's up, girl? Want to hit the blunt? Whatever the fuck, right? And now the third time, your attitude is stank. And as a woman, she picks up on that. She been picking up on it all three times. She just been being cool, right? But now your attitude is, well, damn, girl, I was doing okay till your ass showed up or whatever. And that's the beginning of it, right? And now what's happened is we got 2 months of every time y'all see one another or got something to say about one another is just some catty bullshit, right? Back and forth. But you started it. You started it with good reason though, right? But from her position, you started it. From her position.
Yeah, my answer probably gonna still be the same because I've already accepted the fact that she got a key. She on the lead. Let me, hey, I do like you, but it's a lot for me. Because if we was at my house, I have a talk. I feel like first of all, I need to have a talk, and so, with my friend or something like that, and let me, I don't know.
I guess.
But with niggas, 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't even have to have that talk because niggas just fall right into the groove.
I would feel like I don't know, because I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't want to be the person that kept doing it. Like if I saw your car there or something like that, I'd be like, okay, he got company right now or something.
But that's my shit though, and then they got a room.
But it just, well, that's what I'm saying. Hell, but that's something I need to know coming into it. Hey, she live here,
but she don't.
No, she just she fly through that bitch because her name on the leash. Yeah, this is my homegirl. Again, you got a room.
Okay, so but if it got to the point that where we constantly was bumping heads, then again, like I said, she got a key. She got a key. She sometimes lives there. If that's something that was too much for me, and I didn't have a place that say because if I had a place, I probably start out saying, hey, won't you come over to my place? It might be a little bit more privacy, and either you want to come.
I guess you're not understanding the question, right? So what I'm asking you is, what does a man do? And the scenario that I'm trying to give you is because you said something very interesting, right? What you said is, it's on me to check my friend, right? And what it immediately brought to my mind is, damn, what if she ain't the one that's out of pocket? What if you out of pocket? Do I got the same obligation to check you first?
You could have a conversation with me, and I would say that I feel like
okay. So great. That's exactly what that's exactly what I was looking for.
You have a conversation with me, and then from there,
I'm allowed to have. Look, I'm allowed to have a conversation. Here, let me finish. I'm allowed to have a conversation with you, and I'm required to have a conversation with her from your perspective, right? And here's the thing, right? If that's not a problem from the man's perspective, because the man's perspective is never an either or until it becomes an either or, and that generally is your ultimatum or the homegirl's ultimatum. It's never going to be my ultimatum. You know why? Because men fix shit, so it's always going to be on my plate to fix this shit. I ain't fucking her. It's my dog. It's like my fucking sister. Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do to her? What am I gonna do about her once I throw her out the window and then you fuck my homeboy?
Right.
Do
I go back? Remember, she been the one I've been crying on motherfucking shoulder for 30 years.
But let me say this: if it's because you kind of ran it 2 different ways. If it's just a situation to where like she coming in and out, or she coming in and she, I was just trying
to give you a very extreme example of where you might trip, where you might be the first one. Look, I was just trying to give you an example, an extreme example that you can get real quick of where you might be the first one to trip.
Okay.
Where she wasn't tripping. She just was doing her regular program and just trying to love on you as the homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And you had the attitude first.
Right.
And then it became this why you don't check your homegirl type of shit. So my question was, okay, I'm gonna check her. Because that's what a nigga's thinking anyway, right? Like, my homegirl is tripping with my girl, whatever. Well, I gotta solve this shit. That requires conversation. It's not gonna require me just sitting back and just letting the shit just happen like it's gonna happen. No, I'm gonna solve the problem. But my question to you is, as my woman, are you a solvable problem too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Because that's what a nigga's gonna try to do.
Guess what? Because
what does that look like though? I mean, because at the end of the day,
sometimes stuff don't flow just the way you want it to flow, and sometimes conversations need to be had with everybody involved. Sometimes that shit can be squashed with just a conversation. I know what the deal is now. She know what the deal is now. We're gonna try our best to be affable with each other. If it seems like that still was going to be a problem on my end, then yes, I'm required to. You know, hey, I've totally accepted people that's been there before me, and that's gonna be there after me. Again, you know, I'm gonna try my best to be active in the situation. If it seems like it ain't going that way, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. I'm all right with that.
The only way I would be juxtaposed to a situation as if they had some type of sexual past, but other than that, man, I mean that's your homeboy. What the fuck you expect me to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a weirdo, then you can't expect me to hang out with y'all, no shit like that. But that's your boy, not mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got my own partners, do my
But
own
I'm
shit.
gonna be real. That you know, like if that was somebody that I knew, if, like I knew she existed. I knew she had a key. I knew she had a room there. She there. She may be there sometimes. She may not be there sometimes. I probably really wouldn't trip on it. I know we ran a scenario if it was something that I had a problem with, but with that situation, I shouldn't have a problem with it because I already know. And that's why I was just lying to you in the beginning, telling you I was good with it.
Yeah, for me, if the situation was reversed, I'd be cool. Like, I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I just fall
I
right
really
in
give a shit about
until
that.
you
You
give me a
gotta say
reason not to
you
be
got a
cool
fucking
about like
roommate
shit.
that's a female. Just
And
say
if I
that.
got my,
I'm
like you said,
okay.
Chef,
I know. Yeah, I've known plenty of guys that had a roommate, a female as a roommate, and I've never had any problems when I went to their house. Like I
that's what
know
I'm
that
saying.
situation.
And
Yeah,
if I did have a problem with it, and I knew you had a problem with it, you were bothered by it, I would just make it a point to either A, switch our location, meet up, or B, holler at her and tell her, be like, pop up, nigga. If you see her here, then kick back, because I'm in here doing my thing, like the hotel on the door thing. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Unless you really need in here for something, I'm in here doing something.
right.
But yeah, shit. In general, though,
all,
man, do your
all these,
shit.
but all these scenarios are totally relatable. They're all
Yeah,
real situations that could happen. It
yeah,
depends on the people that's involved and how and what their maturity level is and how they handle it. I'd
no,
be glad that you included me to come meet your homegirl to go out with and stuff like that. You know, I'd hope that I come there, I'd meet her, we kick it off, it's cool and stuff like that. I hope it'd be a situation to where she did make me feel like that, and I really wouldn't give a shit if you hung with her. I mean, because I've had that happen too. Like I said, I know dudes who had chicks that they were totally cool with, but guess what? They were totally cool with me. They saw me out in the club and would send me a fucking drink. I'd be like, hey, nigga, that's my homegirl girl. She cool people. I've had that happen. I like to think that I'm pretty chill like that until I'm not.
Well, I tell you what, there was a whole 4-5 year period of time where my baby mama, I was trying to get along with this bitch, and she didn't fuck with this nigga's sister Chalk, and Chalk didn't fuck with her dog ass either, right? And I wish this bitch would have told me not to fuck with Chalk. It's my motherfucking dog. You got me fucked up all over the place
As a
and any
woman,
other
you
chick.
know the
And that's
people
just
that
what it is.
you know the situations that you ain't gonna fucking win with. So don't even fucking try. I know those situations too. So you know, and I roll with them accordingly. Like I said,
Uh,
I try to consider myself. I consider myself to be a pretty chill person. If I got a bad vibe, then of course I'd have a conversation with you about it. If I didn't have no if I didn't have no bad vibes about oh girl, I am totally not tripping.
yeah. All the sisters, Chalk, TC, Ray Neats, Keisha, uh, you there never was a chick that would have ever even tried to tell me nothing about none of them. And all of them at some point or another have been on some fuck that bitch about some chick I've been fucking with or another. Fuck that bitch. I'll beat that bitch up. And I'll be like, please don't beat the bitch up. I
all
kind
right.
of like
She
her.
ain't do nothing to
Right?
you. Yeah, kick on back, man. Kick on back. She ain't do nothing to you. I'll let you know when it's time to go, goddamn.
But
Don't
guess
be
what? The kick
jumping
part about
fucking
it is
conclusions and shit.
I had dudes at homeboys who just like I don't even know if you liking that nigga. And I be like, calm down. That's my I like him. I like him. You ain't gotta fucking like him. I like him. And
That's
it's
But
what
some
I
see,
be
shit.
saying.
And that's
I
some shit
I
that
That's
I
what
ain't
I be saying.
I ain't never been that
you
nigga
know,
that was like, what you see in that nigga? I just be like, man, that nigga weird to me.
yeah.
You wanna go? Nah, I ain't fucking
And
with
I
y'all. Y'all do
totally
y'all
had
shit.
that.
Yeah,
I
y'all
got
do
enough
y'all
dudes
shit.
who I
Do
can
y'all
wanna
shit, nigga.
that care about me enough to be like, you okay, all right, but Just know I
When you
got
need that
my
nigga
ass.
beat up, though, I'll be
Look,
more than happy to
out of
oblige
all
you.
them,
Though.
out of all the women that I just named them for, I don't know none of they dudes except
Bro,
I
I
know
don't
they
give a-
baby daddies. I know they baby daddies,
Right.
right?
That is.
You ain't a baby daddy. I don't know your ass, nigga. I don't want to know you, nigga. I might have to come shoot your ass, nigga.
Right.
We
That's
not
my
fixing
whole
to be
thing.
friends, none of that.
I
We
don't
ain't
care nothing about that
no,
shit, nigga. That's
nigga.
your business. You know what I'm saying? You my
Hey, how you
sister
doing,
shit, and
bro?
I'm there
You
when you
good?
need
Yeah,
me.
just don't
Right.
hurt her, nigga. That's it. What?
Right. I'm there when you need me. You need me to pop this nigga out or beat him up, hit your boy. Other than that, I'll be over here doing what I'm doing over here, right? Because that's
My
your
real
shit.
sisters don't be fucking
Yeah.
introducing me to they dudes. They don't. I don't play
And no
this.
need to.
Yeah.
And that's the same way the relationship with me. Like, you know, if you got old friends and they've been friends, and that's cool. I ain't a fan of the new friend, but if that's what you do, then that's great.
Right. Right.
I don't, you know, that's, you
I
know,
understand the new friends, but these
Yeah.
motherfuckers been around. I'm good with that. But you come telling me, oh, all of a sudden Tracy your fucking homegirl.
And
Right, so it's
look,
like,
and as an old friend, right? Then I have an enormous amount of understanding and respect for the new dude. Because I hear niggas all the time be like, man, fuck that nigga. Look, we didn't have scenarios where we used to go kick it at the homegirl house like it was the spot. Go over there,
Right.
fucking cut up dope, roll up weed, fucking drink, fucking play with the kids, fuck with the TV, bring the game over there, all that shit. She got a boyfriend. We didn't know who this nigga was. We walked up in that motherfucker. This nigga
Right.
Rail is hilarious. The nigga said some slick shit when we first was introduced. We didn't already made our way back to the bedroom. This is where we out of the way of the kids. We kick it in the bedroom, nigga. This nigga is looking at us crazy, right? He said something. Rail says some slick shit back. Then the next thing, like 10 minutes later, the nigga said, yeah, something, you know, she got a dude or something. Y'all know she got a dude. And Rail said, man, we ain't worried about her motherfucking sex life or some shit. The nigga said, yeah, but I am. The nigga Rail stood up and pulled that big ass motherfucking 44 out the holster and handed it to me, right? This nigga said, here, Unc, hold this.
right.
What you talking about, blood? I was like, nigga, what are you doing?
Yeah, nigga, you the one
can't
with the
do
problem.
that, nigga.
Yeah, you can. Nigga, go in there and mind your fucking business. Go in there and mind your girl. We in here doing us. Been doing us. Nigga, you ain't gonna stop. And that's how I feel, man.
I'm sitting here holding this big ass motherfucking pistol and shit. Like, nigga, I don't want to shoot this nigga, man. I ain't got no beef with this dude.
Right.
You know who it ended up being?
Who?
Frank, my nigga Low. My nigga Low. This nigga ended up being my nigga. This is my motherfucker, man. I tell you, that nigga's a fool too about that chick.
Man, he can have her. Shit.
Yeah, because we wasn't on no shit like that.
Right.
That's my homegirl. I've been knowing her since she was 14 fucking years old. Used to come and buy weed from my spot and tell me it was for her mama. Your mama don't even smoke weed. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, I don't know that, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Yeah,
But it do be those type of situations where niggas like, oh, that's what I'm saying. If niggas been here, you can't come in this motherfucker trying to just change shit. I mean, like, at the end of the day, who the fuck are you? You know, we been here.
Yeah, but niggas do.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
Niggas
what up,
do,
bro? What
'cause-
y'all playing? What y'all on? Y'all smoking? Y'all want to smoke out some? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? She ain't batting an eye, nigga. Why are you batting them? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, again, and that's in knowing the people you with, man. Because you know, if these niggas, you know, niggas ain't known. If it was a bunch of niggas that you done had sex orgies and shit with, and I end up finding out about that shit later, it's gonna be a situation. Right. But if these are just your niggas, these niggas been around. These niggas is like,
what if she had a sex orgy with her niggas?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, then that wouldn't be her niggas in that term. But I'm saying, if they were her niggas in the righteous way, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Some hood shit.
Most niggas
at a hood party, nigga. Everybody just at the hood party turned to an orgy.
Right. No, I'm saying if it was that type of situation, like, you know, if two of the motherfucking three dudes or three of the four dudes that was there that been all in your coochie, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you at that point, especially if you told me.
You know Last question. What if? Okay, you're in a relationship is all good, whatever, ups and downs, and your partner had played brother / sister. Cool as a motherfucker. y'all vibed. The three of y'all, like how Shell was saying, everything is fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Then through one of your bad times, right? It kind of comes out that they used to fuck back in the days, or some shit, some unimportant shit, as they would both characterize it, right? Some shit, we was kids or whatever the fuck, right? But they had that intimate connection, and you never know about it all this time. Not that they fuck now,
right?
Just you find out that was something that had happened back in the day.
So this might be my own personal goddamn cross to bear, but I don't fuck around because I'm the type of motherfucker that's like, all right, so, and it's just me. Once I touch, I can always touch, and I have that air of honoriness about me, that fucking yeah, I'm real fucking arrogant when it comes to that type of shit, right? So in my mind, it's like I just need to just wait for opportunity. That, you know what I'm saying? I can't trip out because I ain't been tripping out. But I'm just gonna play my part accordingly. I'm introduce her to some friends. Shit I used to fuck on. And then she can really sit there and watch me hold engaging conversations with motherfuckers that's really in my eyes because they want to be in my pants.
Vindictive. You would think this nigga's a fucking cancer, huh?
Because I'm a Scorpio though, and goose gander, goddammit. That's all I got to say. Like goose gander, goddammit. I came into the relationship on some. I ain't finna even fuck around with no shit like that. Friend or not, I'm not finna introduce that situation to this situation unless it has to be introduced because I ain't even worried about the situation. But I don't need you to know that because you can always think I'm worried about the situation. So personally, especially if I had sex with her before, I ain't even gonna let those two mix because it's gonna come out one day and then there's gonna be a situation. Because then every time I'm with her and not with all three of us, I'm fucking that bitch. And even if it ain't true, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna end up being because
Mr. Horny Toad
that's
over
how
here.
No. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying if I'm not, that's what she's gonna think.
Oh, okay.
Because again, I'm a wave rider, man. No means no. And for whatever reason she like no, I'm gonna respect the no. You know what I'm saying? And if it's no from now until infinity, nigga, that's what it is. I'm not tripping. Right? It's what it is. We cool, we chilling. Yeah, we fuck, but I ain't fucking with her no more, nigga. Whatever happened, but it ain't never happening again. Especially going to her. But I know that. But anytime, like I'm saying, just like as in it would run in my mind, like this nigga just wait for opportunity. And it would be the same with the broad, I believe. It would be the same shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it takes a special type of motherfucker.
Especially since you declaring that everything you ever touch, you can always go back and touch again, nigga.
Well, yeah, that's just how I feel, right? And I would think that most men think like that unless they're just hella whack and ain't never been invited back to no coochie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they feel. But me personally,
I feel like I try not to entertain the idea because I know that shit is poison, dynamite, fucking nitroglycerin all mixed in together.
If I got a girl, I'm gonna stay far away.
Never work out right.
Never.
Right. But it'd be so tempting, right? Because you be remembering all that good shit, man. You remember how fucking she picked them fucking black hairs out your fucking neck, bumps on your neck, and you know what I'm saying? How soft that ass was and shit when she was 19, nigga. She 39, nigga. It's softer, way softer, like too soft.
Especially if she kept herself up and the body is right and shit. She run around here looking good, but ain't trying to give me none. That's gonna be crazy.
That's hilarious.
That's gonna be crazy.
Now with me, I always remember the fuck shit.
Yeah, me too. That's why.
Always remember the fuck shit, man.
Right.
That's what carrying nigga through.
Because it's the last thing that you left me with, right? Was the bullshit, right? All that good shit was before the bullshit, right? Bullshit came, and that's what I'm thinking about was the last time. And then I be doing the math because I be wanting to stab like a motherfucker. I'm a man like everybody else and shit, right? Catch my ass off 2 shots of the fucking Patron at a fucking hood party and shit. liable to want to dip off in the bathroom with your ass too. Button, however, the math be mathing like a motherfucker for me in real time. I be like, no, nigga, this is gonna lead you down a darker path. You already know, nigga. What happened the last time, nigga? All the shit you went through trying to extricate yourself from this crazy shit. It's not to say that I haven't went back. When I have went back, it was always back to the same shit.
Always
I've done
bad.
that a couple of times.
Right.
Always, I've done that a couple of times. Shit, I fucked with Tamika 3 times. 12 motherfucking years. Crazy shit. Shit always ended up with the same. Fucking happily disappointed. Like, man, this motherfucker here. I love her to death. I'll never stop loving the kid.
See, I don't.
Won't never fuck with her again. She know that. We just better be friends.
90. Well, fuck that. All the way up until now, all of my relationships have ended on fair notes. Like it's been space, me being locked up, shit like that. Like it's never been no knock down, drag out, get on.
No. That's
it's
the
always,
one right there.
It's always cool.
That's it. That's the one.
So,
going to jail, nigga. I'm
right, yeah. Just it's time or space, or I move. Different locations. That's a little bit too far, especially if I ain't got the means to be, on you like that type of shit. But it's never a fucking, oh, you caught me, I caught you cheating, bitch, you scared. Like it wasn't never none of that shit. It's just always been cool. So, all the way up until now, my relationship with me, I've never been. It's always been cool. So I wouldn't know. That would be something different for me. You know what I'm saying? And even if they are on their own shit and married and doing their shit, like I'll completely 100,000% respect that. And you're like, that's cool because we had it was cool, but you moved on. Like I'm not finna fucking chase nothing but a bag or a dollar or a kid if they run into the street or a ball if I'm playing some type of sport. But abroad, not so much. Not so much. It was cool when it was cool. You know what I mean? But I've never had no bad, like real bad breakups. So I've always been cool with. And at that point, we've all moved on, did different shit. So it's whatever. I'm a wave rider, man. I'm go what you want to go with.
Yep, I didn't have the bad breakup. One bad breakup. I've only had really one breakup. Really. Well, 2, but really 1. Yeah, and that shit was ugly. That shit was ugly because, like I say, like niggas can talk that shit about what they would do, but you don't know what you gonna do till the heart tell you to. Mm-hmm. And for the be like this nigga calls me an oak and all this shit, but I have been the nigga to drive up on the grass and jump out the fucking car with the pistol, talking about tell this bitch ass nigga to bring his ass out the house. All the kids out there, police called, all that. I've been that guy, right? I'm not saying it proudly. I'll never be him again. But yeah, I've been through some.
Right.
Yeah, we grow because you are. That's what I'm saying. That's why your roots are so deep. You know what I'm saying? That's the oak that you are because the mathematics be adding up, nigga. Right. The math be mathing. You know what I'm saying?
Math be mathing like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But overall, just for the point of the discussion, I believe it could happen, but it has to happen under very specific terms. In terms of being in platonic relationships, like it had to have been a set thing from a long time ago. Like, all that new shit, all that extra shit. I mean, we can do that too, but I mean, then it becomes a competition, and us males and are competing. Love to compete, nigga. So yeah, I mean, goose gander for me, man. Goose gander. You do it, I'm gonna do it too. And
yeah, I think that for the most part, most platonic relationships are what are purported to be are not. Which was a trip because we really didn't even kind of focus in on why I thought this podcast was going to be interesting. The angle from the younger people's perspective in just the whole "that's my brother, that's my cousin" shit is a thing, right? And it's a thing for two reasons. Either one, it's motherfuckers like, nah, that's my brother for real, like that, like the relationships that I have, chicks that are really authentic with, nah, that nigga is in a fucking family type zone.
Right.
And nah, we ain't on that shit. He ain't on that shit, and I ain't on that shit. And then you got the chicks who, that's my brother, that's my cousin, because you fuck this nigga when it's convenient,
Right.
and tell him all your secrets about your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's the only way that your ass can be seen in public with him. You know what I'm saying? Being half-ass affectionate. Girl, that's my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cousin is he? Your third cousin, kissing cousin? Just for the record, in my family, your cousin is your cousin. There ain't no degrees, right? I don't even know who my third and fifth cousins is. My
Right.
cousins is that's my family, period.
Right.
What
Right.
you talking
Like
about?
if somebody say, "Oh, this is my cousin. This is my third cousin on my daddy's side." No, bitch, that's my cousin.
Fuck that. It's my
That's my
cousin.
cousin.
Fuck what you
Right.
talking about.
Right. And man,
And my girl cousins is like my fucking sisters. I killed 3
Right.
niggas about them, all of them.
Right.
I
Right.
don't give a fuck.
yeah, mine too. Especially my
Right.
little girl cousins that gangsters.
Right.
But they've all been around. They all know.
Right.
We don't fuck around. What the fuck around?
Yeah, but I think what I was gonna say is I think that if you develop a relationship that, and especially once it becomes long-standing, years in with a person where you establish that that's not what it is,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That you guys vibe on a whole different thing. They've been through a bunch of different life's experiences and shit with you. Um, it's very, very probable um, to have those kind of relationships, but they have to be those kind of relationships,
Yep.
right? Just you meet a nigga and you find this nigga attractive and everything, but you just can't fuck him because your homegirl fucked him or whatever. Oh, girl, that's my brother, but you'll knock his ass back
Right.
if it wasn't for your home.
As soon as the alcohol kick in.
Right.
Right.
The only thing that's keeping your drawers on is your morals. And I ain't talking about your morals, your sexual morals. It's
Right.
your loyalty to your girl.
Right.
So girl, that's my brother type of shit, right? But them be them dangerous relationships because
Mm-hmm.
that's the bitch that'll tell your business to that nigga on some,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to look out for you. I love y'all both. That's my fucking brother. That bullshit, right? Tell a nigga about the other nigga that was texting
Right. On some you really need
when
to
y'all
watch
was
out.
on a break.
All right.
But y'all
Right.
was on a break, right? Like y'all was on a break. Okay. So when y'all was on a break, see, it don't really count because y'all was on a break. Fuck out of here.
Right. All that bullshit. And
That's
that's
the bitch
why
that Shell want to beat up.
yeah, that's why I couldn't even like it would be
Don't even fucking mention her name to me.
yeah, like if I'm fucking her, I don't even go that ain't if I have
But let's
I
just
don't
be
give a
clear
fuck.
about that.
There's
If
gonna
we
be an
were
issue.
together and she was your homegirl and we had developed that type of trust and we broke up for a week and a half and you fucked her and if we get back together and I caught wind that you fucked her, no, I'm done. I'm out of there. Hell nah. No. Hell to the no. And you might want to just let me tell you one thing. If you did do that, then don't even try to holler and get back at me. There will be no need. We are
They ain't
good.
gonna tell you.
Right. I mean, you ain't gonna find out from me.
Right. Right. No.
No, but I wouldn't even that's
you
a lot of energy. Man.
you made your bed, you lines in the sand, and I need you to be happy on that side of the fence. I'm gonna work out how I feel inside by myself. I'm gonna be good with that.
Right. I damn sure agree. Because if you gonna be fucking with the nigga, fuck with the nigga.
Bro, no.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm still promoting the idea of healthy platonic relationships.
Me too, man. I believe
Some
that
of the
to be
strongest women in my life are platonic relationships.
And
Women
they will be, but this is
yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck it up with sex.
Yeah, that would one.
Like I have certain women in my life that I'm glad that they wasn't just on some this nigga with the long hair and the Cadillac shit. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him and fucking be the number queen chick, whatever the fuck, Lady Heron or whatever You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they wasn't on that because the qualities that they brought to my life just by being them
Right.
was never kind of it was never complicated by the whole sexual shit.
Right.
You know, because I'm a fucking dickhead.
Right.
You know, when it comes down to that kind of shit, I play all kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like a girl when it comes to sex, right? I know how to withhold sex and fucking overdo it. I'm the nigga that fucking chokes your ass up against the wall and tongue kiss you in the mouth at the same time. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck to do.
Keep you on your toes, bitch. Keep you on your toes.
Dumb shit. Dumb shit. Fucking dumb shit.
Keep you on your toes.
Throw the fucking red flag toxic all over.
And then walk off, be like, yeah, bitch, I thought so.
And toxic every fucking day of your life, but you can't fucking walk away from it.
I thought so. Yeah, because it keep you guessing. You don't know what to do.
Every time you see a red flag, but you just be like, hey girl, what you doing? What? You coming over? I'm cooking tonight. Fuck you and that spaghetti. You fucking there with you there bringing the fucking Parmesan cheese and the fucking bottle of Pinot.
You know what I'm saying? Right quick.
That's me.
That's you know what I'm saying?
Toxic to the fucking max.
I couldn't go to them. Man, I'm way too chill for the flip. Like I can't. I would have to work up to the choke out and then work back down to the kiss simultaneously. It just ain't gonna compute to me. You know,
all in one motion.
Yeah,
right.
Those are two totally different actions.
Two.
Like both sides of the pancake. God damn it, two.
Right.
Hilarious. All right, y'all. Oh shit! Wow.
Got it.
Excuse the cough. Where we at? We have come to damn near an hour and a half of the damnest fucking hitting me. Watch it be Nick. Shout out to Nick Nass too. He was
yes, sir.
in traffic hole trying to get to point A to point B.
You
know he's supposed to call me when you get there, so
hopefully
I'll let you guys know that he's made it okay.
Yeah.
Nigga drive more miles than Uber with nobody in the back seat.
Drive myself.
In any event, shout out to Nick Nass. Shout out to everybody that joined us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Joined us in the live stream. Jump over to YouTube. Sign and give us a sub over there. Bloop. Give us a quick sub. It helps out a lot. Try to get the likes up, guys, during the videos too. If you join on any platform, join us over on the Clubhouse. I'm gonna start doing the Clubhouse again too.
We ain't been in the Clubhouse in a minute, man.
Yeah, ever since Wack got beat up, the Clubhouse really ain't been popping like that.
Wack got beat up? I didn't even hear about that. We got the post on that.
Some shit. He got jumped on or some shit. Mm-hmm. Anyway, excuse me. Join us on Wednesdays, 8:00 for More to Discuss podcast. It's your boy Franklin Nunn Flyer, his beautiful daughter Tojo, and catch us right here for Piranha Pond on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5. What else? Any other church announcements?
Sports and news in the building soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing the Piranha Pond news. I've been saying that I want to do it, but I want to pick a time out that I'm going to do it consistently because it's going to be 5 days a week for 30 minutes a day, always at the same time, like the real news. Well, it is the real news. It's the only real news.
Right.
For real. So look out for Piranha Pond news coming up soon, a week or so. And all the rest of the great content. Join us. Jump back and catch some of the prior videos on our YouTube channel on the Piranha Pond StreamCast. Always open and available to you. Get those numbers up for us. In any case, you guys know what it is, what it has been, what it always will be. We are the Piranha Pod StreamCast. And now we are